What is the gut and thyroid connection to peripheral neuropathy? That's what you're going to learn today as I talk about how I resolved my peripheral neuropathy by healing my gut and thyroid. My name is Dr. Tom Rofrano from the Natural Medicine Clinic in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, and author of The Free Diet. I've been blessed to have seen over 100,000 patient visits over the last almost 40 years, many of whom have gut and thyroid issues, and peripheral neuropathy is a common symptom that I see, which refers to numbness, tingling, pain, burning, electric shock sensations, mainly in the hands and feet. The most common cause is diabetes, and other causes include vitamin deficiencies, autoimmune disorders like rheumatoid or Hashimoto's thyroid, infections like Lyme disease, certain medications like statins or antibiotics, and physical trauma, either acute or repetitive stress injuries. So 20 years ago, I had numbness and tingling, burning, pain in both my hands and feet, forearms, lower legs. It was hard for me to hold a book for any length of time, driving, any vibration, like even pushing a shopping cart. So I started getting physical treatment, chiropractic care, which included instrument adjustments, myofascial release, laser, other therapies. And in not getting better, I started to do testing to figure out what other root causes were going on. And the 5 areas I checked for were deficiencies. So I had a deficiency of B12, magnesium, vitamin D, and each of those deficiencies have been linked to neuropathy. Toxins, I had high levels of arsenic and mercury, both of which can cause neuropathy. That was from eating large amounts of rice and seafood, which is supposed to be really healthy for you. Infections, I had bacteria and yeast overgrowth in my gut, as well as a parasite. So gut infections can cause inflammation and malabsorption, thus leading to nutritional deficiencies, which can lead to neuropathy. Also, these infections can cause autoimmune conditions, which under hormonal imbalance, I had hypothyroidism, specifically Hashimoto's autoimmune hypothyroidism, which is a common cause of neuropathy, as well as having adrenal dysfunction. I also tested positive for rheumatoid arthritis antibodies, also linked to neuropathy. And under food reactions, I tested positive for gluten, dairy, eggs, soy, legumes, and other foods. And gluten in particular can be a root cause for neuropathy. So all of these things were not only causing my peripheral neuropathy, but also the fatigue, IBS, brain fog, skin issues, and so many other things I was experiencing. So now that I had all this information, what do I do from here? Well, I didn't want to take the medication or do surgery that the neurologist recommended. So I started focusing on my diet. I initially went gluten-free, and that initially helped a little bit, but it was very temporary. Of course, I was still eating gluten-free breads, pasta, cookies, rice, corn, millet, which is not a recipe for success. So I came up with a diet that I call the Free Diet, that's free of not only gluten, but gluten grains, sugar, yeast, dairy, eggs, soy, legumes, nightshades, and processed foods. All those foods most commonly responsible for inflammation, gut, thyroid, and other chronic health issues. Once I started doing that, then my gut started feeling better. I was also taking supplements, which included what I call the Functional 5, multi-fish-oil, vitamin D with K, magnesium, probiotic, other gut support supplements, a sublingual B12, B-complex, and then other nutrients that can help support healthy nerve function. And that included C, E, CoQ10, acetyl-L-carnitine, alpha-lipoic acid, N-acetylcysteine, selenium, and if someone has prediabetes, diabetes, insulin resistance, which again are common causes of neuropathy, then berberine can help support healthy glucose regulation. So with the Free Diet and the proper supplements, I was able to heal my gut and thyroid. My Hashimoto's and rheumatoid antibodies went down to normal and have been normal for years. I resolved my pain, peripheral neuropathy, fatigue, brain fog, IBS, and was able to resume my activities of working out and everything else that used to bother me. So if you have neuropathy, gut, thyroid, or other chronic health issues, get the proper testing first. Because if you find out the root causes and are provided the right solutions, I believe almost anyone can get better. I'll put a video that goes into the Free Diet in more detail here, the Free Diet Phase 1 food chart below. Feel free to like and subscribe so more people can see this video, and I'll see you next time.